Hi, this is Sandy, and I am going to walk through creating a new portal. And hopefully this will be helpful for you when you go to create a portal as well. The new portal is going to be for the National Collegiate Table Tennis Group. And the first thing you want to do is go to the organization's website, and usually there is a logo or a header or something with their name on it that you can use in the portal at the top. In this case, this is a perfect picture for it. So if you right click and you can save image as, save it, you can name it whatever you want. I usually just leave it however it's named. But you do need to remember where you put it. So write down the location if you need to remember, or put it somewhere that you can remember. So I've actually already saved this once, but yes, we'll save it again. Then you want to go to the Res Util menu, the utility menu, sign in. And when you get to the utility menu, the first thing you're going to go do is do utilities, upload file, and you want to upload the file we just saved, which was this banner, and you want to upload it to the images directory, and then you click upload. I've already done that, so I'm not going to do it again to confuse you with error messages. So once you have that uploaded, then you go back to the utility menu and you go to configuration, group configuration. Here with this pull down you can see all of the different portals that we have created so far, and what I want you to do is come down here and click on this button right here, add new group, and you will get a new menu for all of these things. I've actually gone through this for this group, so I'm going to show you what I did. This will load it up. So in the General tab, you're going to come up with a table ID, group ID, excuse me, a group name, which is generally a little longer, and the type is usually group. It could be one of these other ones, but usually it's group. On the welcome screen, I want you to go to the cheat sheet that comes with this video and copy what's under the welcome, edit, copy, and then you come in here and you right click, paste, and that will put all of this in here so you don't have to remember it all. And then the name of the group goes in here. That's the only thing that really changes on here, because the rest is MSP ground transportation, shuttle service provided by, and then our website. Now this color you're going to have to come back and fix in a little bit when we get to that part. So next tab is logo. Again, you go to the cheat sheet, you copy the stuff from the logo. It includes a center tag, an image tag, and then you need to put the name of the banner that you saved and uploaded. So again, it's important to remember the name of that file. After each of these steps you can do update. It will help you keep from losing any changes you've made. I'm not doing that since these are actually already in there. Now the color section gets a little interesting. This is where you want to go to Google and Google online color picker. Usually I go to colorpicker.com. If you have another color picker tool, that's great. And what I actually usually do is bring this up in a second window and then go to the organization's website and make the color picker window smaller so it's kind of over top of it. This one's a little deceiving because it's a gradient color. You can see down here is a lighter shade than up here. Well, this is the only picture that we saved, so we would actually be better off going like this. Now you can see this is the color that that you're picking, and this is what we're trying to match it to. So you can move this bar up and down to try to find the right color family, and then you can move this around within the family to change the shade. So some people are better at this than others. It doesn't have to be perfect. There are ways of getting it exact, but it's rather involved using images and tools and such. I have in the past just eyeballed it and nobody's complained. Usually it's close enough. So you find one that's close, and that didn't pick what I thought it did. I don't know why this whole screen changed. But you would copy this, edit, copy, you would come back here, and you put that into the background color of the primary color, you put it into the subsection color, and you put it into both of these windows over here for the mouse over color. Now most of these sites I have a two-color scheme, a primary and a secondary. Usually what I do is I go directly to the left of wherever I was to pick up something a little more gray. This is changing windows for some reason. Maybe if I go bigger. So we were over here, and now we're going to go over here. And just pick something that's in the same color family but a little grayer. And it's not actually picking the color. So then you would copy this, edit, copy, and you're done with the color picker, so you can put that away. That color you want to put in the secondary color, and in the welcome button mouse over, continue button mouse over. And so then these two colors, if you do update, these colors over here that you see will start to change. Now something, if you choose a dark color, is that you will need to change the text color to fox, which is white. If you don't, the default is for it to be black. But you will see, if you don't change it, it's very difficult to read with a dark background and black text. So that's why we switch it to white text on a dark background. And that's what the fox is. It says, make this a white text. So here it is, dark background, white text. Now, in fact, yeah, that works just fine. So you can see it's not a perfect match, but it's the right color family. So that's the colors, and again there is a cheat sheet, and then it tells you where to put the foxes if you pick a dark color. The main color is here, here, and these two, and the secondary color is in those threes. You can pick a site border if they have a third color in their color scheme. This one doesn't, so I'm not going to bother with that. So definitely after you choose the colors you want to do update, because what you want to do at that point, let me move this up just a little bit, is to use this link down here at the bottom, the portal link. You want to right click that link and open it in a new tab, because you want to check and see that all of this is turning out the way you want it to be. You want to make sure that your image name was typed in correctly, you want to see that the colors are in the right families, you want to see that the text is readable. Once you like that, you can close those. I have several examples up here. And then the last section I do is exceptions. And to tell you the truth, I don't know a lot about exceptions. It is one of the only ways I know of getting the price structure the way Kurt has asked me to do. And I always find a group that has the same kind of price structure, and I copy it. And this is $25 one way, $50 round trip, and that's a frequent price structure. So you can copy that if you want to, otherwise you're going to have to go find another one somewhere else. And you want to do update, and the portal is done. Thank you.